And I really feel like this lady was an angel. Oh my God. Okay. I really feel like this lady was an angel because she stopped me and she said, "Are you pregnant?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "What are you doing here?" Just like that. She was straightforward with it and asked me, "What are you doing here?" And then I froze because I didn't know what to say. Hey family, it's Jazz. Welcome back to the channel. Today is a brand new single moms chat. You all really love when I sit down and talk to you all. And I thought to myself, what topic could we possibly start this new single moms chat off with? And I figured we would talk about this whole thing with the Supreme Court and the whole ordeal of them overturning the Roe versus Wade and, pretty much banning abortions. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. And let's get into today's topic. So I did have my computer here trying to get it to boot up. I was using a different computer. I actually have two. And one is an HP and the other one is a Chrome, and neither one of them are doing their job today, but it's okay. I pretty much know what I want to talk about, and this type of conversation is for my real grown people. You cannot comment on this video being derogatory, hateful, and unkind. YouTube is cracking down on inappropriate comments anyway, and this is a safe space for women to discuss what they're feeling. So if you want to chime in the comments, male or female, please do, okay? Please do. As you can see from the title of the video, this is a pretty big deal, and this affects a lot of people. And the people that this is going to affect the most is our kids. And that's what I really want everyone to understand. If you've never seen my face before on YouTube, and this happens to be your first video, I want you to understand that we have choices, but we don't have a choice in our consequences. And what we all share together is that we all are dealing with the same devil on different levels. We all have a conscience, and we all have to take responsibility in what we do and hold people responsible for their actions as well. We teach people how to treat us, okay? So I want to go ahead and address the elephant in the room and say that yes, I am a single mom of 3. Each one of my children do share a separate father. And if you want to check out my becoming a single mom story, I would love it if you do. I'll link it in the comments for you guys. And we'll touch a little bit on it as we progress through today's video. So I'm not going to go into my baby daddies and how I got 3, and this is definitely not going to be something that's like a drug out story, because I've done a full video on how I became a single mom. And until you know someone's story, you need to be sure that you're not placing judgment on them. I am not pro-life. I am not pro-choice. I am all of it. I am pro-human, okay? And I'm going to talk specifically about the issue at hand, because I never thought in a million years that I would have 3 baby daddies and 3 kiddos by 3 different guys at that. And I never thought in a million years that out of the 3, I would think about having an abortion. So let's just talk about it. Let's talk specifically about the time that I thought about having an abortion. So the time that I thought about having an abortion was with my 3rd baby father. And that relationship moved way too fast. I took full accountability for my actions in the Becoming a Single Mom video, as well as talking to you all about his actions. And that's what makes you a man. That's what makes you a woman. Being able to say, hey, I didn't make a good choice. Hey, I should have done this better or different. It is what it is. But some of you really got to take your mouths off of people, because you never know how God is working in that person's life. And I've seen so many things floating around about women don't need rights, women getting child support, and don't date a single mom. I mean, it has been horrible. But we'll get to a few of those things towards the end of the video. So when I decided that I wanted to have an abortion, it was due to the fact that my third baby father did not want a fifth child. So this was his fifth child, our daughter. And I told him, I said, I'm not ready for a baby either. However, this child is innocent. This child deserves to live his or her life. Now, if you can lay down, what is it, horizontal to take care of a baby, you can stand up vertically, or it may be the other way around. I get my horizontal and my verticals mixed up all the time, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. If you can lay down straight to make a child, I mean, you can lay down sideways, or y'all know what you're doing. Whatever position you in, if you can lay down to have a baby, you can stand up and take care of one, goddamn it. And enough is enough. It takes two to have a baby. And all this talk about, oh, a woman opening her legs, okay, but she don't become pregnant until the man he gets her pregnant. And so for me, you know, with that relationship rushing the way that he did on both ends, on my end as well as his end, when he brought it to my attention that he did not want to have a child, I said, well, I'm going to keep my child. And I remember weeks and weeks went by, and I was begging and I was pleading and I was wanting him to feel how I felt, and something clicked for me. And I'm going to tell you exactly how this happened. So I went to a place called Life's Choices. It is a abortion clinic. There were several people out there holding signs and, you know, saying, you know, you have a choice in your body. And it was some other things on there that I personally did not agree with, because in my mind, it is still connected to murder in a way, and it is still connected to death, you know. And I make no judgment on you if you've had an abortion, okay? Let's get that crystal clear. You did whatever you felt was right or that you needed to do in that moment. But as I'm standing outside of this clinic and I parked the car, I'm like bawling my eyes out, and I'm really trying to just hold it together. I get out of my car, and as I'm getting ready to walk around to the other side of the building, due to COVID, you have to go in on the other side of the building. Due to COVID-19, you can't just go, you know, directly in the building. As I'm getting ready to walk around there, there's this other lady that's not even 2 inches from the people who were saying, you know, abortions and holding up their sign and all of that. It was another lady standing here. This is actually the woman that I was talking to you all about. Her name is Miss Lillian. She is the one who bought Zara's stroller and car seat. And so I met Miss Lillian, and she pretty much just said, are you pregnant? Because I was headed over there to go inside of the abortion clinic, and she stopped me. And I really feel like this lady was an angel. Oh my God. Okay. I really feel like this lady was an angel, because she stopped me and she said, are you pregnant? And I said, yes. And she said, what are you doing here? Just like that. She was straightforward with it and asked me, what are you doing here? And then I froze because I didn't know what to say. And then she asked me, are you a mom? Do you have, you know, children of your other children? And I said, yes, I actually have 2 boys that are 11 and 7. And she said, you have no business being here. She said it just like that. She said, you have no business being here. She said, if you go in that door and you have an abortion, that's going to be something that you're going to always struggle with, that you're never going to be able to forgive yourself of. But the main thing is, it'll never change the fact that you're a mom. And it didn't matter if it was my first baby, second baby, fifth baby, it's still going to be an innocent life that is no longer here. And she prayed with me. She talked to me. She asked my reason of why I wanted to go and have an abortion. And I remember telling her that, you know, I made a mistake. Those were my words. I made a mistake. I was sexually active. Yes, we use protection. I don't even know how the hell I could even possibly be pregnant. I was 32, y'all, 32. 21 when I had my oldest son. 26 when I had my second son. And now 32. So I'm thinking to myself, there is no possible way I could be pregnant. You know the saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So I really was doing my best to learn from having my firstborn and my secondborn. And I was very blessed that the person I was engaged to the second time around is helping raise my oldest. It says a lot about his character. And so when I became pregnant with this third guy, I was like, you know, it was just sex. It was just lust. You know, downplaying my sex and downplaying my character and downplaying who I am because I'm so ashamed. And Miss Lillian, she listened to me and she said, listen here, it wasn't just your doing. You went into this wanting a relationship with this man. You went in this situation making sure that contraceptives and condoms were in place. And she said to me, she said, have you spoken with the father? What does he say about this? I said, he doesn't want the child at all. This would be his 5th child. And I told her that when we were having sex, he later told me that he took the protection off. And she was like, I cannot believe that. She was like, that's so unfortunate. She was like, your story, and I'm pretty sure other girls and teens and women have experienced similar things. There's a lot of guys out here that take the protection off when they want to put you in different positions, or they want to get you drunk, or whatever the case may be. And there's a lot of men out here that don't like to use protection. Would tell you, I don't use condoms. And if you're not strong in who you are through God, and you don't know who you are as a woman, will get you just like that. And now here's a life that you both are having to decide on. And so when I was talking to Miss Lillian and I was telling her that, you know, I want to keep my baby, and she told me, she said, then keep your baby. She said, you're going to go through life and you're going to do a lot of things scared, but do it anyway. And I told her, I said, I just don't want to continue to be a menace to society. And I don't want to be feeling bad for myself and my actions when I had a choice to have sex or not as well. And I just remember saying to her, I don't want to feel like I'm holding myself back in life from doing certain things. And she told me, you're not holding yourself back in life. You can still do the things that you set out to do. And that really helped me, having someone to mentor to me. And I truly feel that that woman was an angel. And although I felt like I had sinned 2 times and this 3rd time really bad, I feel like, you know, God's Holy Spirit and his anointing just rained through my body, and I just felt this weight lifted off of me. It no longer mattered if the fathers are here for my kids or not, because I'm their mom. I'm going to always be there for them. I'm never going to leave them. I'm going to always be there. They didn't ask to be here. And what I can do now is lock it down, complete abstinence. God has been calling me to wait into marriage anyway. And my intentions were good to want to be a wife, but I didn't meet guys that had the same intentions. And it happened. We all have met guys that turn out to be a certain way. And this is not to say all men are the same. This is merely for the boys that want to be men. And they haven't matured. They haven't reached that level. I remember asking a man, you know, why do men cheat? And he told me out his mouth, the reason men cheat is because they want to see what the next woman is like. And I said, what do you mean what the next woman is like? And he said, what the next woman is like in bed. I was blown away. And that's a boy trying to be a man, because a real man, he's not cheating on his girlfriend. That's your foundation before you can even become a husband or a wife. He's not cheating on his girlfriend. He's not cheating on his wife. He's not bringing home diseases and outside kids. He's not getting people pregnant, because a lot of people tend to think that it's just a woman out here with her legs wide open, or a woman out here that wants child support and to be on government assistance, or it's just the woman's doing it. A woman can get out here and fly her legs from the moon down to South Beach in Florida, and she would not get pregnant until you reach your climax inside of her. Yeah. So I'm just blown away when I see derogatory things. You got men that may not be the best, or they may be doing what's right. You got women that may not be doing the best, or they may be doing what's right. It's happening. But what we got to stop doing is attacking people. What we got to stop doing is judging people. I never thought in a million years I'd be faced with, should I keep my baby or should I not keep my baby? And then this was my daughter. I can't even imagine my life without Zara now. I can't imagine my life without my boys. And even if she happened to be a boy, that would have been fine too. That's a baby still. That's a life right there. And then you chose to take your protection off. You know, so that's a whole nother conversation. But we, as women, what we can do is take back our power. Keep it, hold it, and use it accordingly. You don't get naked pussy, naked Kit Kat, or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to just be real grown. And you don't have a condom. You don't like to wear condoms. You out here cheating and slanging your pipe anywhere. And then some of you are down low. Let's not even get into all of that. And I don't judge nobody. But right is right and wrong is wrong. So when it comes to this topic, and for me, in my situation, I didn't deserve that. That person has made up to me. I could call him right now. He does everything he needs to do for his daughter. My middle child dad, who I was engaged to, is still helping raise my oldest. And my oldest son dad, he has never been around. But I do have a support system, and I am grateful for that. But yes, I am a single mom, and I am pro-human. I think an innocent baby life matters, and we need to be more responsible. We need to be more responsible with birth control. We need to be more responsible with sex. We need to be more responsible with condoms and checking people's medical history. All of that. And it ain't just, checking their medical history to see if they got a disease or not. You could be dealing with somebody who has diabetes running through their family, high cholesterol, whatever the case may be. But those are my thoughts about abortions being banned. I feel strongly that it is our bodies and our choice. And we all just need to be very cautious and very responsible. And last but not least, doing what's best by our kids, born or unborn. So if you enjoyed today's single mom chat, give it a big thumbs up. Chime in the comments. Follow me on Instagram. Have a great day. Bye, guys.